Welcome everyone here on SpeedGaming to the next race in the Pokemon Crystal full item randomizer tournament. We have matchup NooTzin versus Waka in the third round. Both are 2-0, so are looking to keep their undefeated streak going. I'm Ryan Takia, I will be commentating that for you. Yeah, exciting to see what this race will have in store for us. Fortunately, we had a little bit of a delay to start, but they should be underway momentarily here. So, yeah. Let's get this rolling. Okay, for the starters, we have a Scissor, Dunsparce, and the Voltorb. And we're going for the Scissor, probably the strongest, considering the mains out of the starters here. Voltorb would be pretty fast, so if we want just have something to get past the first route, we would have something. We do get an SS ticket right off the bat, though. Interesting to see this pop up this early. Encounter Meganium E-Speed Hyper thing, False Swipe. The Scissor doesn't really like Ghost. And yeah, so far on counters on Route 30, not that impressive. The Meganium probably the best thing we saw so far in the deck for Waka. But seems to be happily enough for with the Scissor. Scissor has a lot of attack, so that's something, and E-Speed will definitely help that. It's just ghosts aren't real, right? I mean, Fire Spin would at least be ghost coverage, so I guess we can take that over Charm. Running into Jump Love gives me not interest in that either. A slight note here, Waka has a female Scissor, NooTzin has a male one, so in general NooTzin's attack stat will be slightly higher than Waka's. And the gender of a Pokemon in Generation 2 was determined by its attack BV. Did find a few nice money items early on. Oh, there we have something on Route 31 though. That's a Kingdra. And it has Crunch. Oh yes, that's something most runners would probably be very happy to run. Soft Boil, not the best. Body Slam, Crunch instead, Dragon Breath. Yeah, we can work with that. While Waka has made it to the escape rope chamber, find the Glacier back. And the Fog Badge. Okay. Waka deciding to look for something runnable on Route 36 and finds another Kingdra. That's even a level higher. What is this madness? Well then, I guess we will see both runners on a Kingdra from a different route. One big upside of Kingdra is it's completely balanced Pokemon in terms of stats, so you can run it physically and special on the attacking side. It's very hard to kill, its typing being about the best in terms of defense. Only being weak to Dragon types, and there are not many Dragon type attacks in this generation at all. So there's really not a lot that can easily kill you. The slight downside of Kingdra compared to other Pokemon though is that not the overall most offensively strong Pokemon, so it might struggle to kill stuff in one hit, and oh, that's a nasty freeze from the Ice Punch here from Venusaur. This is unfortunate for Waka. Could use the healing powder, but doesn't really want to apparently. But kinda has to. Nah, not really what we're looking for. Bit stronger than Body Slam, but way less accurate, so yeah, probably not seeing that. Thunder? Maybe consideration for later. Could be good coverage, but the inaccuracy on Thunder also not making it a move that you want to rely on in the early and mid stages of the game. Oh, Ivy Maspion. Ah, that would also be nice to have. NooTzin getting paralyzed on the Venusaur that not uses Ice Beam, so gets through there slightly more easily, but gets headbutted, clinched by NooTzin. And that one level difference, making it apparently a bit harder for NooTzin here. I thought have a slightly lower defense CP or something like that. It's definitely struggling a bit more on the tower than the Waka did, although Waka had that very unfortunate encounter with the Venusaur. Nothing in Sprout Tower. So we will have to take on Faulkner. Be very well equipped for that though. Outrage actually the worst attack that could potentially come across the Kingdra to hurt it really. And Umbra not being that easy to kill makes it slightly annoying for Waka here, but gets through. Also, decent way to use soft boiled in the fight. Usually not a move you see used very often in item randos, but there are occasional spots where they can prove useful. Also not really having anything helpful. So we will move on toward Route 32. Marco's depositing the egg and taking the PC heal while on that. NooTzin barely making it past the Umbreon. We do have an old rod. Now, not something we would check right now, but if the Super Rod turns up very quickly, we might check for level 20, or the good rod rather, and if we manage to find the Super Rod, we have actually early access to level 40 Pokemon, which might be a consideration to switch off this Kingdra then. But yeah, we would need to find them first. So Waka getting a lovely kiss TM. Having a sleep move available, certainly something that can be helpful on tougher fights. Most notably on red and even on blue. And yeah, Union Cave so far are not really having anything noteworthy. And I mean, okay, we did find the item finder, now we can find items. Yeah, Waka here activating the current quest. I don't think we get an Azalea skip in here. We don't really have much to work with, and this Kingdra is solid enough to just try and use. But do really have a lot of money here on Waka's side. Waka trying to get the scissor fainted to get all the XP onto Kingdra after the roar, but Daddy Bar decided to switch out the scissor again. So, starters for everyone that missed them were Scissor, which both runners took, Dunsparce, and Voltorb. And the next time the Kingdra gets just moved out of the way, Rek'Sai having Whirlwind. The theme of the well is we don't want to have your main fighting this fight. And then a blatant pass. Definitely interesting world so far. And NooTzin going for an at least partial Zadia skip here. Or maybe more likely first an early dip into Alex Forest. Meanwhile, Waka wiped from the 14 in the well, I believe. And is set back to the Pokemon Center on Route 32. This is an unfortunate time loss. And aside from the Hive Badge, nothing else in Alex Forest so far. And yeah, we're getting full on Azalea skip from here. Saving in front of the Katos. Okay, no, just not full on Azalea skip, just in full Ilex. Deciding for then to escape roping back. And not sure what I should think of this. It is an slight bigger backtrack you have to do this if there's nothing here. Upside would have probably been if you find Surf, you would have had a stronger move on the Kingdra. How likely will that really be? I do have Waka on the Farfetch quest, picking up the plane that's Hive Badge. And from the Farfetched itself, we do have the charcoal check here, though still left. Waka will now take the opportunity to take on the gym. See if NooTzin have similar troubles as Waka had on others level 14 wild. Gets the minimize off, but is paralyzed. And there's the outrage. And And it has a max revive, so should probably fine here. Gets through. Currently I missed the red scale. That's not incorrect. That's nothing on Bugsy. And nothing for the charcoal. But yeah, Azalea, questionable progress. There's the red scale, but nothing else. Waka going to check the move tutor, and we do have Razor Leaf and Iron Tail. We can teach Razor Leaf for coverage if we want to go special. Waka's Kingdra is female, so it's not really on the physical side of things. Both their Kingdras are female, so they both going to prefer going special with this Kingdra. Those TMs are kinda disappointing. I mean, they could take Splash if they wanted to. Honestly, who wouldn't want to have Splash on their main? Waka going to check Buena and the radio card. And get dig. So if we are worried about escape ropes, we need no longer to be. X-Defend on the bike shop. Waka is setting that away. Does not want to deal with the phone call later. Going into the underground. And deciding not to beat Razor Leaf. Which is understandable at this point. It's not the greatest move. mean, I guess it could be your water type coverage, but you have Dragon Breath for the most part on that. And Waka deciding on holding off on Claire, I say, on Whitney for now. Heading up to the National Park first. That rock throw shuttle. A good thing that we are not 4 times weak to rock. Otherwise we might actually take damage from that move. Next arrive here on Route 35. Waka taking a PC heal here up in the National Park. Confusion TM, unfortunately not really what we are looking for. If we are desperate for getting special moves, we could teach that, but I don't really see a necessity with Drain Breath and Crunch already. But there is at least strength here in the National Park. So Waka getting the entire biking way back. We'll be picking up Kenya on the return trip here. Then most likely going to attempt a fight against Whitney. For a few more items that we have to take this to, and yeah. If that does not turn up anything, then we probably have to go back and turn in Kenya, because I think we have done everything else that we can do right now. Well, we could also turn in the red scale, but that's even further back. Okay, Whitney starting with a Weezing. And there's a Pikachu. So yeah, Whitney, not too big of a problem. Yep, and backtracking we do. Nothing on Whitney, so I believe that progress we do have to get elsewhere. Okay, Waka setting up for Death Roll back to Goldenrod, maybe? Keeping only the Kenya. I might actually be back to Route 32, which would make more sense since you do need to send your mains back here. Yep. Thanks for NooTzin. This Lavada actually has some. But yeah, that's Route 32 for Waka. We'll be taking back the Kingdra. While NooTzin attempting a fight against Whitney. Egg is heading for Waka. And it's the Nidoking. And it doesn't have any field moves. So we will just use it later for some attempts, maybe. No teleport, unfortunately. And you get the machine part for turning in Kenya, which will unlock a few checks later, but doesn't really help us right now. Waka going also going to turn in the red scale. That is Sir. Now this will open up a few checks here, right here now in Violet. We're probably also going to do the check in Cherry Grove. And more interesting question is if you are actually going to all the way back to Tojo Falls already, or if you are maybe hoping for Violet Surfing and Union Basement to have something. That's a good rod. So we just need to find one more rod. And then could actually fish for level 40. Waka is going to go for the falls. Meanwhile, NooTzin also setting up for the Death Orb. Not really choose the best trainer for it, apparently. There we go. Moving back to a 32 either. Yeah, nothing in Tojo Falls. Let's see what's outside of it. Unfortunately for Waka, cannot really repel everything away here. We're just not high level enough. Sun Kernel, not in consideration for switching though. And we do have Storm Badge here, so while it is not immediate progression, we do want to have this. Yeah, this could be a very interesting location, depending on if NooTzin actually is willing to go all the way back here or not. We do have strength already. For NooTzin. So there's actually a chance that we can reasonably go around the route 44, 45, 46 down back to New Bark. And then go there with Fly, but yeah, NooTzin, Waka has already found Fly here in Violet, so yeah, that will make things a lot easier. Now Waka also going for the 2 chicks in Union Basement. We still don't really have much more access to the map, so we do need to find something. And there's that something. That is the pass with the ticket that we got early on. Now the map is wide open. Oh, level 22 Zapdos has Fire Blast, Flame Wheel, and Waka cannot run fast enough from it. Could have been in consideration to switch to, but this Kingdra is already solid and just a level lower. So in combination with the stat XP already collected, not really enticing enough to switch. Do you find a Blizzard TM? Yes, thanks for turning in Ganya. After returning to the card. Storm Edge for NooTzin. We'll also make the way back now. We'll find Fly soon in Violet. Yeah, Waka probably going for the quick attacks in Kanto. Doing Road 25 has nothing, going for Dojo. Has nothing. We might actually see some looking around in Vermilion surfing for a main switch. Since that level difference is still significant enough to warrant some switching, or at least make it reasonable to do so. But it might not be that necessary. We do have North Jota axis where we can level up this Kingdra much more smoothly. And since neither runner bought Sweet Sand, as this had mentioned quite correctly, yeah, actually getting encounters on Vermilion Harbor might not be easy, so Waka going pick up leftovers. On the way to find the path. Okay, Celadon has a move that may inflict a burn. And I believe there was a teleport. Sacred Fire, okay. Yeah, okay. Only 5 PP, but decently strong. And since we only have one item on Route 12 in Roderick right now, I'd imagine Waka going for the boat rather than going for the last check. And yeah, not even looking in the surf spots. Hands up, nose dig already, okay. Not that we really needed it, we did get the TM for it. Yeah, it's something you could think about. And you're also wanting to learn confusion by itself. Oh, the truck goes back. Again, throwing rocks at us. Yeah, Waka didn't have to win this fight, but did manage to do without too much trouble to get some nice experience here. We get a full restore for taking the boat, which is fairly nice. Get on the way while you have to do this anyway to get back to Kanto here. Meanwhile, NooTzin going for a Route 34. Finds the next pick here and is going to go for the soft sand girls. And the very first item we find here after taking the boat is the squad bottle. So yeah, that was absolutely required. But now we do have also the ability to get Rock Smash. Waka deciding to skip out on the lighthouse for now. We do have die, so we can return at any point. There's the repel here in the house Necrotic. Waka immediately going to check that Pseudo get that item from the Rock Smash guy. We will see though if Waka will attempt to immediately also go by Rock Smash. But we do get a Volcano badge for our troubles. Waka going back to Azalea was probably not intended. Goldenrod makes much more sense. Meanwhile, Kimra on NooTzin side gets painted by the Blossom having a sludge bomb. Takes the Zapdos to finish the soft and girls off, and meanwhile up buying Rock Smash. And soft samples were not required. Back to Vermilion is now going to take Sweet Sand and look for a higher level main. I might not search too extensively, this Kingdra is already decent enough. But doesn't really hurt to look 1 or 2 slots. And oh, hello Espeon. It had Psybeam earlier, it might have unlearned it though. I'm not too familiar with the moveset surroundings, and yep, unfortunately the Espeon does not no longer know Psybeam. But yeah, it's not too bad. We can slap Surf, a Sacred Fire, and Confusion on it if we want to. So while it's not Psybeam, Confusion will work at least similarly. And now Waka back to Johto will go towards Mount Motor, finds the Pokedex. That is unfortunate. Will mess up the menuing a bit. Need to take extra steps in the menu. While NooTzin actually attempting to go out of logic into Rock Tunnel. We do have the machine part, we can turn that in. It's just that the Primate on level 35 is not the easiest to get through. Yeah, some resetting that happened. Gets paralyzed off with the Dragon Breath this time. While Waka finds the Soul Badge and Water Surfing. And the card key. Now, it's interesting. I believe that's actually 7 badges. Ah, nope. 6. Oh, there's a Thunder Punch TM. Oh, that's very nice to find. It's not as strong as Thunder or even Thunderbolt, but it has 100% accuracy. So, it's certainly something you like to see. Especially if you run an Espeon. The Cascade Badge. No, that will be 7 badges. So, if Waka desired to, could actually decide to go to a Radio Tower immediately. I do imagine he will at least want to have the Magnet type point though, and if you go here, might as well go all the way up to Lake of Rage, encounter the Shiny, and get another check out of that before deciding to do anything. And that's a Dunsparce. With Mega Kick. Yikes. NooTzin has made it all the way to the power plant will be turning in the machine part. Gets an HP up for that. And looks like Waka is actually going to head into the hideout. A lot of items here, a good way to train up your main. Not too surprising. This Espion was from Vermilion Harbor. No bear. Not harbor, but Vermilion. Surfing. Main. Hell. Surfing. And finally, on the way towards Magny, will be taking the boat here momentarily. Does get an additional check here though for turning in the machine part. Did not turn out to be anything. And now NooTzin also going to attempt to find something here in Vermilion Surfing. Unfortunately, does not have the sweet sense, so yeah, we'll have to rely on getting the encounter. Just don't get pain attack to learn. Oh, yeah, that's the things. I think NooTzin is going to turn that down. I mean, we would still have Step Confusion and Step Blizzard. But yeah, the level 30 probably not making that an attractive option. Yeah, that NooTzin is not really more interested. Well, still look for something else. And there's the Espion for NooTzin too, and even gets the level 39 version of it. Okay, Waka going to take that item on the right first. Could be potential setup for an ERC skip. You have to see though. He's going to at least fight these first trainers. NooTzin now going to take the boat. But yeah, so far the hideout not really with anything worthwhile. like Waka is just going to do normal hideout. So now just take the way to the left. Meanwhile, NooTzin has made it to North Johto, will be finding the squad bottle very soon here. Going to be shopping a bit here first. And also skipping the lighthouse for now. Waka is terminating a scissor with that naked fire. I am slightly surprised that the Thunder Punch TM Waka found is caught already. We did find Flash. Not that we can really use it right now. Having Shadow Ball. That hurt a bit. But yeah, so far the hideout not strictly required. Meanwhile, while Flash logically it's required to go through dark rooms, and Mount Silver has a dark room, so Flash needs to be available before that to encounter that. Our runners have shown that they are able to navigate through the dark without too much trouble, so unless there's something behind or something in the Flash chamber rather, yeah, this hideout so far might have not been hard required. Nope, nothing on the last pack here either. So Waka going back to Acrotique and into Burn Tower. We do have the Rock Smash item in here in Logic. While apparently NooTzin on the Kimono Guard. There's Zephyrbad. So now Flash actually is on Logic, which means we do have the Rock Smash items in Dark Cave, and the item on 46 logically available. Whirl Island is fully accessible. So we might not see Morty immediately here. We do have Card Key, we do have more than 7 badges on Waka's side, but we can reasonably put that off for later. And we do have other options available to us right now. Let's see what the aromas are. Yeah, that didn't sound too appealing. I mean, I'm not really good at those, but there are some cries that you are more interested in. These are none of them. There's Zephyr Badge for NooTzin. Waka also doing the kimono girls here. Waka not interested in doing multi right now. Is going to turn in the machine part. Now that we have Flash, our cave or rock tunnel here actually is in logic. NooTzin also not interested in doing Morty right now. I believe actually Morty or NooTzin should have found the card key by now. I am really not paying that much attention. Is the card key here in Motor? Well, then I'm just spoiling a little bit what's happening to NooTzin right now. Never mind then. The soul badge in here. While Waka has reached a power plant. And there's the card key. Oh yeah, it was also here. Okay, yeah, then never mind. It has been a bit since Waka was here, so yeah. That's also 7 badges for NooTzin collected. We'll be going on into the early part of Mortar to also find the Cascade badge, I believe, was here. While Waka showing that there's nothing in the system. We'll be also collecting the lost item track here. There's the Cascade badge for NooTzin. Waka take an expansion card. We'll also just get in full heal. And what now? I imagine we will be getting Wall Islands fairly soon. But Waka first going to do Zephyr Badge, take in Flash Chamber. Oh, miraculously die in Flash Chamber rather. While NooTzin going to go into the hideout, and yep, it was absolutely required to finish this out. There's the mineral badge in the Flash Chamber. And a clear bell. And now Waka might be going for the lighthouse to get the pharmacy check opened up to combine with the check of World Islands. Meanwhile, NooTzin is actually heading east of Mahogany first, not even going into Rocket Hideout. Taking Route 44 for 3 items, and we do have 2 more items that we could check in Ice Path, but NooTzin is not going to do that. They're now going into the hideout. We'll eventually find Flash here, which we need for the Flash Chamber. Get Mineral Badge. Then is going to teach Thunder Punch. And another lighthouse. Still wanting to learn Okazuka is not really necessary anymore. We have Surf. And there's the Rainbow Wing. The wrong kind of wing if we were interested in checking out the level 62 here. But yeah, will open up more progression for us, so Waka probably not unhappy to see it, and will most likely be going to do Radio Tower next. The expansion card for Waka. Nothing else in World Islands. Yeah, nothing in the pharmacy. Waka going for the rock smash items most likely. In Dark Cave. Yep. Nothing to find for it. And I believe this will be ready to turn now for Waka. Yep. Meanwhile, NooTzin has made it to the electrode, will be soon getting flash. Flash for NooTzin. SPM being paralyzed 3 rounds in a row and then Endure coming in to make this Pincer even live just a text box longer. Fortunately though, the burn on the second Sacred Fire finishes it off then. So now going for the rock smash items in Dark Cave. That is a radio tower of its done, or gets a sweet Sentium for it. Oh, candy's nice. Another candy, okay, I'll take it. And Waka going for False Director. While I'm about to pick up Mineral Badge. And the clear bow. Alchemist now going for the lighthouse. Meanwhile, there's waterfall on the False Director. Interesting. Don't have Rising Badge yet, so we cannot really use it right now, but yeah, that might be not too far off. Waka getting rid of the golem that is the Sweet Queen today. And will now give us a lot of new checks here in Tin Tower. Let's see what we are going to find. Not this miracle seed. That's an earthquake here. Definitely like to see that. There's the secret potion. So that's at least potential progression. Not needing this focus band, so Waka is setting it away, taking a round trip through the lower floor again. NooTzin on the way to find the Rainbow Wing. And yeah, so far, Tin Tower. Only that secret potion that was noteworthy. Espion, unfortunately, cannot really make that great of a use of Earthquake. There's the Rising Badge. Now that will help us. So I'd imagine we are going to see the waterfall section of Mount Mortar next. Will also allow us to get into the strength section. Attention card for NooTzin. No, Waka has different plans. Oh no, that's going to be water, as expected. Almost thought he was going back to Golden Rod again. Yeah. Going for the waterfall immediately, which does make sense. We still need a lot of access. We can full clear Mount Mortar, so why not do that? If we get strength, or more, or rather plain badge, we could go to finish the remaining chambers, combining Ho-Oh and Waterstone Chamber. That would give us access to go through Blackthorn. And if plain badge does not show up here, we do now also have access to Victory Road via Tojo Fall, which means E4 is available. So I would imagine NooTzin is going to head for Radio Tower next. We do find the lost item. And no, NooTzin not going for Radio Tower, instead going to do Morty to get into Tin Tower. Interesting. Now, there was nothing behind Radio Card doing Radio Tower right now. So this might pay off for NooTzin in a sense here. But it remains to be seen if Dragon's Den might become required. There's Cut behind Waterfall, which was on False Director, to be fair, and there's Boulder Badge, so yeah, So technically card keys still not required. And finishing radio tower. Yeah, just need to do false director. But yeah, definitely hard required to get that waterfall, because we either would need waterfall or cut to get into West Kanto, and since cut stopped behind waterfall, and not even in the strength section, so hard locked behind waterfall. We need to do false director. No way around that. Yeah, this tree can be cut. Probably should teach it. And Morty has the Earth Badge, so Morty is absolutely required. Oh, this could be terrible for Waka. So, Waka going for the Ho-Oh chamber. And if there's nothing in here, I could imagine Waka going for Heliquid Road next. Oh, runs into the optional here, unfortunately. Nothing in Ho-Oh chamber. I'm going to take the TMO5. You're now 32. That's nothing. Fortunately, just Psy Wave, not Psy Beam or Psychic. Also going for the Rising Badge check, which just has the protein. And this going towards Tojo Falls. Okay, Solar Beam TM has the Marsh Badge. Okay. Okay. We're slowly getting there. NooTzin picking up a rising badge. And we do have the basement key. Well, NooTzin going to turn in the secret potion. Does seemingly want to avoid radio tower if possible. Which, yeah, somewhat unfortunate in the sense that NooTzin will need that waterfall. So doing all these checks that they don't net anything won't really help. NooTzin here. But yeah, nothing more in Victory Road. Waka now going to check Route 12, the remaining items that we haven't seen yet. Get the blue card. And the revolver herb. Waka now going for the basement, which does make sense as our dance's option right now, and Waka has done a radio tower fall already. And nothing on Jasmine. And this looks like NooTzin is going for a radio tower finally. So likely we'll be finding that waterfall to then do mortar, to then do all this other stuff. There's the super rod for Waka. Late to be useful though. Self-destruct. Okay, this basement was disappointingly empty. And looks like Waka is taking that opportunity to do the soft sand girls. We've seen this from NooTzin already, there won't be anything helpful here. And yeah, with still 2 parts of the poke gear missing and the pain badge not to be found yet, we're kinda running out of options. We might actually see an attempt for Route 5. by soon. Although there's still Erika and Janine to be checked, I believe. Or generally, I don't think we have seen any candle leaders yet. So they're all still on the table. And there's 2 checks in Ice Path that have not been checked yet. That is true. And we have seen a plain badge in Ice Path already earlier today, so not impossible that this happens. And Waka now finally going east of Mahogany. We'll be finding nothing on 44, but there are the 2 checks in Ice Path that are still left. So I'm picking up 2 candies here. Then NooTzin is going to do False Director, so we'll be finding Whirlpool here in a minute. Waka finds a Mech Elixir in the Ice Path. 1 more check remaining. And it's nothing. Now Waka going to turn in the secret potion. Won't be finding anything here either. Waterfall for NooTzin. We'll be finding most likely Old Badge and Cut very soon. But yeah, the options for Waka are getting less attractive, so there's actually a reasonable chance that Waka might pick up doing more, or might pick Morty, or might pick doing Morty before doing any of the candle leaders. The Espeon itself should not have trouble with any of those, but yeah. Morty being attacked at net 2 items would give Waka certainly a reason to do that over other stuff. It will depend on what Waka is preferring to choose. Might see a lost item turn in here. Most likely followed by a Sabrina check. Nothing for the lost item. And indeed, we will be getting an attempt at Sabrina. Now this is the part when NooTzin can make back up a decent amount of time. If these candle leaders are not required, but Waka decides to keep doing them, That was an exploding Chansey. Unfortunately, that does not do. That does not hurt too much. Yeah, nothing on Sabrina. There's the Marsh badge for NooTzin. Waka on the way to Erika. Also, notably, NooTzin decided to go to Victory Road before taking the Mount Mortar waterfall section. So he does find the basement key here. It did not lead to anything. NooTzin done with Victory Road, not taking the E4 fly point or even attempting E4. Nothing on Erika. Meanwhile, NooTzin might. Oh, okay, checking the system first. Has turned in the machine part a while ago, but never went to actually check this item. Yeah, on NooTzin, let's see if we're getting a 25 check here. Nope, not look like it. Now going back for Waterfall Mortar. Meanwhile, Waka on the way to Janine. Or to the item number 15 that we have access to. But yeah, still, with there not being the progression and Waka being forced to do all these slow checks, but doing more reasonable ones of those first, it's not looking likely that NooTzin can actually profit that much from having fought Morty early. The general lead that Waka has built just by playing much more smoothly in terms of movement and fighting and stuff like that kind of feels overwhelming at this point, to the point where even NooTzin having this advantage with having done Morty early, Waka might just reasonably do all checks to get to Morty before NooTzin can actually capitalize on that. And there's the poke gear on Janine, so that one is actually necessary. Nothing on Route 15, and Waka still does not really have much more options left. Looks like we are getting to see Surge. There's cut for NooTzin. And the Boulder Badge. So NooTzin has actually managed to take the lead in terms of a badge count now, but Waka has found that Poke Gear already, so in terms of Go Mode items, they're on parity. And after this, I believe Waka has only 25. Morty and E4 left, if I don't forgot anything. But yeah, by that point, entirely reasonable that Waka will just do more TV to be safe. And there's a... what? What? Hello? What? Search, why do you have the Thunder Badge? This is not how this is supposed to work. No! And yeah, this Thunder Badge still not opening up more options for Waka. Waka deciding to just do Morphe, and he will be rewarded for that. So yeah, NooTzin's advantage has just disappeared, and instead Waka has picked up the advantage of having done Surge. And I'm already thinking a bit about what to do next, and yeah, all these kind of moments where NooTzin is hesitating and flying around, these are the times, the time losses that, or where Waka has built this, yeah, the time, or where Waka has found the time he is being ahead over NooTzin on having done all those decks in addition to what NooTzin has done. NooTzin flying back towards Vermilion, so might actually pick up the Thunder Badge right here and now. So actually NooTzin about to equalize that advantage that Waka found. Still needs to go over to Janine though to get that Poke Gear, but yeah, I do think we are down to Route 25 and E4. One of those has to have a playing badge. Now, the big question is where's Rainbow Badge? Kimono Girls, I believe, have been done by both runners. NooTzin has definitely done it very early, and I believe Waka also did. Right, the radio card is still missing, so either that or playing badge had to be on one of these. Could technically be the mystery egg leading to one of those, but yeah, we find something. There's the Vanilla Thunder Badge for NooTzin. And yeah, it would be easy to say, okay, NooTzin just needs to do E4 now, there's nothing on 25, and that's the way to win. But NooTzin still has all these remaining cantilevers to fight through. Sabrina, Erika, Janine. Janine obviously being required for the poke here. Also needs to still turn in the lost item. So NooTzin actually still has quite a bit to do here. While Waka almost done with Route 25. And neither of the runners have gotten the E4 fly point, so I cannot see NooTzin going over there just right then and there. So looks like Waka actually has, again, quite big advantage here in this race. You never know. Depending on what we find here on Route 25, if E4 still also is required and Waka does everything that's behind whatever he finds here between Route 25, and then NooTzin just does Route 25 anyway, there's still a chance. Let's see. We do have the cut check. Going for fabulous prize first, which is a teleport here. That is actually a quite fabulous prize in some ROMs, but we did fly in this one very early, so yeah. In addition to teleport also being viable, it's not exactly helpful. So yeah, nothing on 25 itself. Let's see if Misty actually holds on to something. While NooTzin on the way to Erika. And there's the radio card on Misty, so E4 not required yet. There is not too much left that we can find. Oh, no, not too much text that now open up. So, yeah, E4 is not off the table. Obviously, if we do manage to find plain badge, now then we will get access to everything that is remaining. So Waka probably praying hardest to find rainbow badge first. Oh, starts with R, but it's just a revive. Get the Rock Smash TM from the Old Man Imputer. Not going to see Brock right now. Going for the quick checks first. And unlock the fly points. Nothing in the Hedge Maze. And plain badge on Route 2. So yeah, now we're probably going to see Ice Path soon. Let's going to check this one check here in Viridian. And Aurora Beam PM. And no, not even going Ice Path. We go Slowpoke Well and probably Waterstone Chamber first. And then Slowpoke Well. Meanwhile, NooTzin has found Poke Gear. Do you think at this point NooTzin also is down to Route 25 and E4? Double full restore in the Waterstone Chamber, but not what it was before. Well, NooTzin was not on Route 12 yet. Going to these cut checks. So yeah, Flame Badge check for Waka. Going to check the strength check in Burnt Tower. And NooTzin is on the way to Route 25. So it's at least getting into the right direction. Now this will still take a while. And Waka now deciding to go towards Blackthorn. Notably, Waka is putting off Chuck for now. So if NooTzin were able to exactly pinpoint Chuck as where the last batch will be, then there might still be a chance. But I think that would also require Waka to decide to go into Dragon's Den first. Obviously, E4 is still on the table. And there's the Rainbow Badge, the very first item after Strength and Ice Path. So that is Waka being in go mode. And yeah, NooTzin still has to fight Misty, then wake up the Snorlax, go all the way over to Route 2 for the Flame Badge, and then go through Ice Path. So this does not really look that good for NooTzin. Waka played absolutely solid, and yeah, I cannot imagine there being something that makes trouble for Waka so much on red that NooTzin can actually catch up and overtake with a similar Espeon. So unless there is metronome shenanigans or stuff like that, which has already happened in previous tournament races, so never say never. Waka has actually a very solid chance to take this win here. Going for the cut check on 25 first. We'll then check for the fabulous prize to see the teleport TM. And then unlock Misty, but Waka has reached red. Let's see what red has in store for us. Shuckle is maybe annoying, but it's usually not the most scary Pokemon you could encounter. Sweetkiss, Confusion can be annoying, but it's not scary. Solar Beam, this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. Waka has pretty free setup here. Aided by the leftovers. Yeah, double kick does even less than Solar Beam, yeah. So this is no worries at all. Even if Shuckle crit everything from here, there's just no way this Shuckle this dies from that. And now it's fully set up and can just go. NooTzin has managed to find the radio card. Will be on the way to wake up the Snorlax, but it will not be enough, as Waka has managed to defeat the last of Red's Pokemon. So, GG to Waka, finishing this race within time of 2 hours, 3 minutes and 50 seconds. This was a nice Espeon, 12 speed 11, 12 speed 11 special. You definitely can work with that. And we do have Waka here with us for a quick interview. GG Waka.
Hello. Yeah.
How do you feel about this one? This it was not the nicest seed ever, but it wasn't also that terrible either.
No. It's just that playing batch was so late. And of course the radio card on Misty.
Yeah, which aside from E4 I believe was just your absolute last location at that point, right?
Yes, that is correct.
So yeah, just a full clear seed. Yeah, so overall, you both did things very, very similar to each other. Starting off with both taking the scissor, and then both of you finding a Kingra for your main. The difference is though, yours was a level higher because you were on 36. NooTzin found his on 35. 31. Sorry, not 35. 31.
I was like, I'll just check what the level 6 is on 36 because the scissor, I don't like running quad weakness. So that Kingra was a blessing.
Yeah, I mean, also that scissor had a serious problem with ghosts. If Fire Spin is your ghost coverage, then you're probably in trouble. But yeah, that was kind of interesting to see the start. But from there on out, it was somewhat clearly visible that you were just getting through everything just a bit smoother. Every fight, every movement, there were just always this slight inefficiencies by NooTzin that in the end kind of added up to a quite big time advantage that you had, which while you both in the end were more or less full clearing everything, yeah, you were just kind of safe. The only notable difference is NooTzin went for an kind of early Morty compared to you, not going for Radio Tower, instead going for Morty to get access to Tin Tower, which led him to find the Earth Patch way earlier, which could have been your problem, but in the end wasn't.
Yeah. I was happy that Morty actually was required, but not happy that it was not the progression.
Yeah, it was your second to last option there, besides E4 and R4.
Yeah.
Or 25, so yeah.
Yeah.
This needed that. And yeah. Also, interestingly enough, with the exception of that one difference, more or less, you did almost the same things throughout the run. NooTzin was a little bit more throughout in Kanto early on in Johto. Before hitting the boat. So
It was pretty linear seed, and you could read what was meant to be done at that point.
Yeah. But yeah, you then also both, with some time difference between you, took the Espeon from Vermilion Surf. NooTzin had a bit more trouble finding those. The first three encounters found without having Sweet Sand, where it just jinxes at level 30, which was not too attractive, but was rewarded in the end kind of for it with actually getting a level 39 Espeon.
Okay. Yeah, I got the lowest of the barrel with 35. That is all I know.
Yeah. But yeah, again, overall...
I also held off on going onto the water the first time because I didn't have Sweet Sand.
Which you then actually could buy together with Rock Smash, so it kind of worked out in your favor.
Yeah.
Yeah, overall, again, this being a full clear seat, the biggest difference was just that you were playing cleaner, more smoother, more solidly, and overall just slightly faster. And yeah, deservedly took the win of that.
Thanks, but I'll be going now then, I guess.
Yep. Thanks that you were being here for a few words.
Yeah.
Have a good rest, and yeah, look forward to the second half of the Swiss stage. Just going in 3-0 is certainly how you would want to start into the tournament, I guess.
That's certainly. Just one more win and you're guaranteed to be top cuts.
Yep. Meanwhile, NooTzin has made it to red, has encountered this very free setup on Shuckle. Unfortunately, though, has not really the greatest moves to take on the Celebi, since NooTzin never bought the Sacred Fire TM and only had Feint Attack, didn't use it, and Celebi actually fought back. That's slightly annoying, but NooTzin now taking Blizzard to teach for that, maybe teaching Thunder. Yep. Over Thunder Punch, use an X-Egg, and that should be fine. Again, this setup on the Shuckle is so amazingly free, you're not used to be having such little trouble setting up. Set the X-Egg. Even setting a defense. Not sure that was necessary. Setting speed, that should be enough. Going for a second one, just to be safe. And now go for all the specials you want. This Shuckle won't kill you anytime soon. Going for a Hyper Potion. Should probably heal off the confusion. first, or just power through. Hope that the Celebi gets actually taken out. Manages to dodge the confusion there. And should be fine from here. Surviving actually here from NooTzin, and getting in a drill pack, that actually hurt. And the X defend coming in handy, but Houndour with E-speed taken out the Espeon, but at this point shouldn't be too much trouble. Has only one max revive. Should hopefully still work out. Thunderbolt Houndoom, okay, but a Surf should probably be enough, and yep. Aeroblast not critting there. Allows NooTzin to finish out this fight. And finish this race with a time of 2 hours, 13 minutes and 7 seconds. GG. And now we do have a NooTzin here for us too. Yeah, GG NooTzin.
GG.
Yeah.
Wow. What a seed.
Yeah, it was basically a full clear seed up until Plain Badge.
Yeah, that Plain Badge is really bad place. Because you have to do a full clear. Of course, there's a lot of things open under early game, but I don't know. It's a bit weird for me to play a seed like this.
Yeah, it was a bit annoying with the backtrack that you both had to do early on, but you both took the Death Warp back to Route 32, so you did kind of similar there. But then you kind of got rewarded for all the way backtracking to Tojo with getting early fly after, so it wasn't too terrible at that point.
Yeah.
But yeah. Then it didn't really give you that too much progression after that, so you were kind of funneled into each step of the puzzle bit by bit. So
when I see that Plain Badge, I just throw away everything and think about Claire and Blackthorn. So that time I just sure the last badge is behind strength. So I just give up my quick checks on Viridian and Viridian Forest, Pewter. So I just throw away everything and go through Ice Path.
Was actually the correct thing to do, and Waka did do Slowpoke Well first, and the Waterstone Chamber, and the Burn Tower, and I think one of Strength check, the Plain Badge check in Goldenrod. So you did make up some time there, but yeah, overall throughout the seed, Waka was just playing much cleaner in terms of movement and also fighting stuff. So yeah, this being a full clear seed, and you didn't getting to skip anything besides E4 either before you went up all the way to Misty.
Yeah, I think I skipped. I think was the basement because the basement key is on Victor Road, and I don't remember if I give up on Kyoto before I go to clean up Kanto. Because I know I give up the basement to do a Kanto's gym, so I don't know if I left
No,
behind someone else.
No, now that you mention it, you getting to skip out on basement was at least something, but yeah, still, Waka did absolutely everything besides E4 for getting that radio card to Misty, so yeah.
Whoa.
Your only chance by this point would have been if you actually would have went to Chuck while Waka was doing all the Blackthorn stuff and probably also having to do Claire at that point. This would have given you just barely enough time to find the badge on Chuck before Waka gets to it, but yeah, that wasn't the case, so Waka did take the win in the end there.
Yeah, I think it was the pretty close to me because I know Waka is a better player to compare to myself, but I think 10 minutes it's a really close to me.
Yeah, and you did have your chances here and there, especially your decision to go for Morty to open up Twin Tower instead of going for Radio Tower like Waka did. It did give you the Earth Badge way earlier than Waka, and in fact, Waka only found that Earth Badge as his very last thing before he went up to 25. So if the Playing Badge or the access to Poke Gear would have been maybe earlier, and Waka would have gotten to do all that West Kanto stuff that was not required. You might have actually had a chance with that multiplayer, but yeah, it wasn't meant to be.
Yeah, when I took the Clear Bell, I just think I don't go to radio right now because I don't have basement. So I just wait for the basement key and go Mori because and this year Mori is a pretty required, and once more he was required in here too.
Yep.
But there's a good race at all.
That definitely was an interesting showing. The first giggle of the race probably was the fact that you both found a Kingdra, but on different routes. I believe you were the one that had yours on Route 31. Waka found actually a level 6 Kingdra on Route 36.
Oh.
So this was
That's
kind of funny to see.
Yeah. So thanks, Rally. Thanks everyone for watching. I need to go to Brazilian history now to interview too. So thanks.
Thanks for being here, and yeah, good luck on your upcoming races.
Thanks, and GG's Waka if you here in the chat. See ya.
Yeah, that should be everything from this race. If you haven't done so, you can leave the runners a follow. I probably would be appreciating that. And if you haven't seen enough Pokemon Full Item Rando already, don't fret. Just hop over to SpeedGaming 3. There is a race going on right now between Strife Sada and Chaotix. So yeah, they just have started half an hour ago, so they should be getting to the good part very soon. So I don't want to take you too much time up of you, so you can hop over there. But even if that wouldn't be enough for you today, there will be an additional race at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. So 90 minutes on SpeedGaming 2, Shadex versus Bad News Nate. So lots more Pokemon to come. And if that's still not enough, keep an eye on the schedule. A lot more round 3 throughout the week will be happening. But yeah, that's everything for it. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, enjoy the upcoming races.